Hello everyone. So today I am going to discuss about the balancing of redox reactions. Before I start with the balancing of redox reactions, one thing should be clear to all of us that there are two ways of balancing a redox reaction. First method is called the oxidation number method, and the second method is called the ion electron method, and this method is also called as the half reaction method. So in today's video I am going to discuss about the second method, which is the ion electron method. So there are certain rules or steps that we have to follow if we are balancing a redox reaction by using ion electron method of or half reaction method. So what are the steps? I want you all to write down these steps with me, because if we will follow all the steps, our reaction will get very easily balanced. So the first step is that whatever the ionic equation is given to us, we have to find out the oxidation number of all the elements given there. Okay, so we'll find out the oxidation number. In the second step, we will see that which atom is undergoing an increase in the oxidation number. So that will be called as oxidation. And then we have to see that which atom or element is undergoing a decrease in the oxidation number. So that will tell us about the reduction. Now, why do we call it as half reaction? Once we get to know that where oxidation is going on and where reduction is going on, we are going to divide or break our equation into two halves. For the oxidation part, we will write the oxidation half reaction, and for the reduction part, we will write the reduction half reaction. So we will break our main equation into two halves. Once we are done, then we are going to do the balancing of all the atoms except oxygen and hydrogen. We are not going to balance oxygen and hydrogen. Other than this, we will balance everything. Once we have balanced all the other atoms, then we will balance oxygen. And there is only one way to balance oxygen, by adding hydrogen to the side which is deficient in oxygen. Okay, so we'll add water to that side which is deficient in oxygen. Once we have balanced oxygen, then comes the turn to balance hydrogen. And how to balance hydrogen? By adding H positive ions to the side which is deficient in hydrogen. Okay, once we have balanced hydrogen also, the final step comes to balance the charge. Okay, so in the final step we will balance the charge, and once we have balanced the charge, how can we balance it? By adding electrons. We will be done with the balancing. So I want you all to write these 6 steps. These are the 6 basic steps of balancing a redox reaction by half reaction method. And then in the end, I am going to tell you one more thing which will help you to balance it in acidic medium or in basic medium, because you know that whenever an ionic equation is given to us, it is always specified that whether it will be done in an acidic medium or a basic medium. So that I will tell you in the end. Okay, so we'll follow these 6 steps. So let me just write one equation over here. So let it be MnO4 negative plus I negative. It will give MnO2 plus I2. Okay, so this is my equation. So now we have to balance this redox reaction by using the half reaction method. Okay, so what is the first step? We have to find the oxidation number of each. So Mn and O, we are more confident for O. So Mn, we will take it to be X, right? So if this is X, oxygen is 4, oxidation number of oxygen is 2, and since it is in the ionic form, and ionic form it is -1, so this will be equal to -1. So this becomes x minus 8 is equal to minus 1, x is equal to minus 1 plus 8, and x is equal to 7. So we have found the charge on the oxidation number of manganese, that is plus 7. Iodide, since it is only single ion and it is minus 1 the charge on it, so its oxidation number will be equal to the charge, that is minus 1. So this is plus 7 and minus 2. If we move on to MnO2, we are more confident for O. Okay, so Mn will take it to be X plus 2 oxygen and minus 2 oxidation is equal to 0. Now why am I writing it as 0? Because you can see the molecule or the compound is neutral over here. It doesn't carry any charge. So X minus 4 is equal to 0 and X is equal to plus 4. So Mn is equal to plus 4 and O is equal to minus 2. And I2, since 2 iodine, they are combining over here and both are the same atom. So in this case also the oxidation number comes out to be 0. So we all are done with the first step. We have found the oxidation number of each, right? Now comes the second step. We have to see that where the oxidation number is increasing and where it is decreasing. So if you see carefully, Mn is plus 7. Sorry, it was plus 7. Mn is plus 7 here and here it is plus 4. So oxidation number has decreased. It means it is undergoing reduction. And here I is minus 1. Okay. And here I becomes 0. So the oxidation number has increased. So it is undergoing oxidation. Okay. So now we are going to divide our equation into two halves, right? On this side I'll write my oxidation half reaction and on this side I'll write my reduction half reaction. Okay. So oxidation I negative will give I2. Now I want you to get ready with your list. So we have done first and second step for both. Now third step. We will balance all the other atoms except oxygen and hydrogen. I am focusing on oxidation half part. So we have got only iodine, right? Here it is 2 iodine and here it is 1. So first I will balance it. I'll make it 2. We are done with the third step. Fourth step comes to balance oxygen. Now here we don't have any oxygen, so we can ignore fourth step. Then fifth step comes to balance hydrogen. We don't have any hydrogen. We can ignore fifth also over here. Then sixth step comes to balance the charge by adding electrons. Now this is very important. If you see over here, I have a charge of minus 1 on this iodide. But how many iodide do we have? We have 2. So this becomes minus 2. Okay. So on this side I have minus 2 charge. And on this side it is 0 because it is in the elemental form. Okay, it is like 2 iodines, they have combined together, same. Okay, so it is 0. So over here I have got 2 negative and here I've got 0. How can I make this 0 2 negative? Very easy, by adding 2 electrons onto this side. So this 0 will change and it will become minus 2. Okay, so I am done with the sixth one. I told you we have to focus right now only till the sixth one. I am done with my oxidation half. Now let us move on to the reduction half. So we all know that in the reduction half, the change that is happening is MnO4 is getting changed into MnO2. Okay. So let us follow the same sequence. First and second step we are already done with. Third one is to balance all the other atoms except oxygen and hydrogen. So over here manganese 1, it is already balanced. Move on to the next one. Now comes the turn to balance oxygen. How can we balance oxygen? By adding water to the side which is deficient in oxygen. Here I have 4 oxygen and here I am having 2 oxygen. So here we have deficiency. So I will add 2 water molecules onto this side so that oxygen becomes equal. So here I have 4 and here also I have 4 oxygen. I have balanced it. Move on to the next one. Now is the turn to balance hydrogen. So here I don't have any hydrogen, but here I have 4 hydrogen. So how do we balance hydrogen? By putting hydrogen ions to the side where we have deficiency of hydrogen. I have added that. Now comes the last one. We have to balance the charge by adding electron. Okay. Now have a look. Here I have minus 1 and plus 4 charge. Minus 1 and plus 4 charge. So total becomes plus 3. Okay, and on this side there is no charge. So on one side it is 0 and on one side it is 3. How can I make this 3 0? By adding 3 electrons over here. Plus 3 and minus 3 will cancel each other. So here I will write 3 electrons, right? So this is how I have done the sixth step also for this. Now we have followed these 6 steps separately for reduction half and for oxidation half. Now comes the time that we have to join these two again, right? We have divided them into 2 parts. Now is the time to join them. But remember, when you are joining the 2 electrons, the 2 half reactions, make sure that the number of electrons that you have added, they become equal in both oxidation and reduction half. Okay, right now you can see that in the oxidation half it is just 2 electrons and in the reduction half it is 3. So how can we make them equal? If I multiply this entire by 3, it will become 6 electron. And if I multiply this entire by 2, it will become 6 electron. Don't worry about the rest of the things. Here you just have to focus on making the number of electrons equal to each other. Okay. So just to make it different, this I will multiply by 3 and this entire we have to multiply by 2 so that the number of electrons they become equal. Now I am combining both the equations. I am writing first the oxidation half. So it will become 6I negative gives 3I2 plus 6 electrons. Multiply it by 3. The reduction half will become 2MnO4 negative plus 8H positive plus 6 electrons. It will give 2MnO2 plus 4H2O. Okay. Now remember that product and reactant side can cancel out each other. So this 6 is on the product side, this 6 is on the reactant side. They will cancel out. Now we will add both of the equations. Reactants, we will add all the reactants together and all the products we will add together. So what is the equation that we are getting? 6I negative plus 2MnO4 negative plus 8H positive. It is giving us 3I2 plus 2MnO2 plus 4H2O. Now, is our equation balanced? Let us check it out. 6I, 3 into 2, 6I, balanced. 2Mn, 2Mn, balanced. 2 into 4, 8, oxygen. 2 into 2, 4 and 4 into 1, 4. 4 plus 4, 8, balanced. 8 hydrogen, 4 into 2, 8 hydrogen. Now beta, if suppose it was written in the question that this particular redox reaction you have to balance it in the acidic medium, then till here the balancing is done and it is in the acidic medium. Okay, so for acidic medium you need not take any special care. So this balancing is done as per the acidic medium. But let us suppose that for a change it was given that balance the same equation in the basic medium. So for the basic medium there is only one step extra to it. Obviously the reaction is taking place in the basic medium. So this 8H positive will not be there. Now we have to remove this H positive because the reaction is taking place in the basic medium. How can we remove this H positive? We can remove this H positive by adding OH negative. Okay. Now how many H positive do we have? 8. So it means if we have 8 H positive, we have to add 8 OH negative. And since we are adding 8 OH negative, it should be added equally to both the sides. Okay. So that we maintain a balance. Right. So if I am adding 8 OH negative to the reactant side, don't worry and with free mind add equal number of OH negative to the other side. Okay. So we will first add OH negative equal amount to the side where we have H positive and equal number of OH negative should be added to the other side also. Now you all know that this 8H positive and this 8 OH negative will combine and will form water. So how many water molecule will it form? 8. So I am just rubbing it out. You will write it in the second equation. Okay. Now in the second equation, instead of this 8H positive and 8OH negative, we know that it is 8H2O. I have written it with the separate color so that you know that from where it has come. Now this 8H2O is on the reactant side, but just see that we have got 4H2O in the product side also. And I told you that reactant and product side, if we have the same molecules, we can cancel them out very easily. So this will be cancelled out, and if we cancel 4 out of 8, this 8 will change into 4, right? So now this equation is balanced according to the basic method. So I am writing the final equation which will be according to the basic method, basic medium. 6I negative plus 2MnO4 negative plus 4H2O, it will give 3I2 plus 2MnO2 plus 8OH negative. So you all can see that if this was part 1, that was for the acidic medium where we were having 8H positive, and to change the same equation as per the basic medium, we'll add the equal number of OH negative equal to H positive on both the side. Then further proceeding would be done. I hope you've understood. If any way where you have any doubt, you can just go back and see that again. This is part 1. I will share part 2 with you very soon. Thank you.